Hi Francis, we've gotten on pretty well with yours. The chassis is all back together and looking very nice. I'll just give you a quick whiz round. So we've got new brake lines throughout, new fuel line running down the passenger side there. It's a stainless steel fuel line, and then we've got new steel brake lines now. Front suspension all rebuilt with new upper and lower ball joints, all new upper and lower A-arm bushes throughout, new shock absorbers, new coil springs, new bump stops, new sway bar link kit. We've fitted 2 new calipers on the front and new discs as well. You can see there it already had new rears, so we didn't do anything with those other than just take the pads out and put fresh copper slip on the back. Got new tie rod ends and sleeves on there, but we've reused, a new idler arm also, but we've reused your power steering ram valve, and the steering box felt quite good, so we've left that alone. The way the brake lines have been configured wasn't really that good. I guess it had been maybe a single muscle and a non-power brake car that had been converted, so the distribution block on the front there had an extra hole that had got a bung put in that, so I've changed that to a proper 67 style block, which works easier with the later style master cylinder that we're going to fit. So you've got a 67 style power brake system on there now as opposed to the earlier 66. What else? So we've got new brake distribution blocks on the rear, new flexes, new brake lines. Both trailing arms have been rebuilt with new rear wheel bearings, new backing plates, new handbrake internals, new U-joints in the drive shafts, and of course that new 370-to-1 positive traction rear end. Smart struts on the back there, that will improve the way the car feels, and we've also replaced the fiberglass spring with a steel spring, which are stronger, more reliable, and give a nicer ride, I think. What else? That's it really. So all that work and all that expense, and that's what you see at the end of it all. Looking good though. You have to excuse the mess. We're having our offices redone, so half of the parts out the parts department are out here, and everything else. It's all a bit of a mess at the moment, but we are getting there. So there you go, all looking very, very nice. We're going to get this outside now. I've been heating up some wax oil, and we're going to wax oil inside the frame and give it a spray outside. So once that's done, I'll get to putting the rest of the engine back together and get the engine and transmission in. I'll show you the body. Hang on a sec.